but here we go. We're going to be playing the Blue Dragon route, which is 80%. I'll explain what that means as we go along here. Alright. Dragon Spirit, so we start. This isn't actually where time starts. Thank you, Shima. But we actually have to die. Immediately. The intro stage in this is important because it depends on which form of the game you're going to play. Oh, I'm sorry, Gold Dragon, Blue Dragon's the long. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we're gonna be the Gold Dragon. The Gold Dragon gets double the health, and I believe starts with auto fire, at least more so than the Blue Dragon. But yeah, the Gold Dragon gets double the amount of health. As you can see, it gets auto fire to start us off here. And Gold Dragon only has to play stages 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8, I think. I don't remember which specific stages, but in this route you actually skip quite a few stages, and you get the bad ending, essentially. And the other way is the good ending, but you get the Blue Dragon, who only gets 1 health, no auto fire, or 1 health bar, I should say, no auto fire. So, if you want to beat this game properly, as I suppose that's what the game is saying, is that you have to beat it Blue Dragon. Get the real ending. Plus, I just enjoy playing the game. I've enjoyed playing this game since I was like 6. This is one we grew up with. There's 2 forms of attack in this one. As you can see, there's the regular attack, but I'm not hitting these enemies right away. It's because they're on the ground. These ones actually jump off of the ground, but you do get a ground and air attack in this. You can just sit back and like spur them out and spawn them to go up though. So there's 2 different forms of attack in this one. Makes it interesting. Lots of nice power-ups to use. Not so many power-ups in Captain Skyhawk, but now we're going to get on the shmup power-up train. Oof. I actually did not want to do that. I believe this is only temporary, and even if it's not the strongest I need, but it's still fine. Like, you'll understand why it's fine when we reach the bosses, but just a preference. I like the 3-headed dragon, green dragon, that we could pick up. The arcade version of this is much worse, difficulty-wise, than the NES version. Yeah, see, this one runs out, which makes it even worse, because now I only have this little dragon left. But there's another head. So some power-ups we're going to want to avoid. Honestly, after playing the TurboGrafx version of this, I think I prefer the NES music, and I don't say that often for TurboGrafx games. TurboGrafx are usually banging with music, but oh, this one is just the NES version of this music is so good to me. I don't know why. So good. Just my preference. We gotta dodge some flames coming at us here. It's the boss, everyone. Watch out. Boy, I like noise from outside. But yeah, that was the whole boss. Like, even without full power, that boss died almost instantly, so... Do you like outside noises? I love them, G, because I love them when they're constantly going on during every stream I do. That clip, oh man, that Patrick moment was so freaking funny, man. Because I saw somebody going for it initially. I'm like, okay, I'm going to follow them to the location because I know what they're going to do. And so they dumped Patrick off and assumed the position. And then another Patrick walked up. Oh my god. Somebody with the exact same idea. It freaking killed me, man. Alright, well, enough about Prop Hunt. This game's music, again, absolutely fantastic. I forgot to mention, but you notice we're actually in Area 3 and not Area 2. Because we do skip Area 2. Specifically, I bring that up because Area 2 is the music I started when I played, or I played when I started the stream. It's just so good. Ooh, so good. This is probably the slowest section of the game, but this is the boss that does cost the most time in the speedrun. Making noises for no reason, that's shit. I'd believe it. I'd just believe it at this point, but yeah, you see there's just nothing. But we're getting closer to the boss. That part's supposed to, I think, is supposed to be a little bit rougher. It's really not. You can just destroy those things as they come on screen so they don't fill up the screen with any kind of, like, seeking, projectiles or anything. Here's the boss. Alright. This boss is actually completely on the ground. Damage-wise, we can shoot to clear the lag ammo it has going on its head. But then once we kill the 4 roots, 4 more roots spring up. And once we kill all those roots, we have to then kill the boss. And there we go. It's not a hard boss, since you can actually just shoot its projectiles, so there's real no difficulty once you see that you can just kill the projectiles, so there's just no danger. So, it's not a hard boss, it's just time-consuming if you don't do it right. Most bosses in this game are extraordinarily easy. They toned down the difficulty a lot from the arcade version for those. But it's super fun, though. I got hit there, unfortunately. Got the 3-headed dragon back right away. But there's not really any healing options, so taking that hit just kind of sucks. It is indeed. I'd say significantly different from the arcade version, but it is indeed. See, not even that is the health. I've never really played the arcade version too much, and I've played the TurboGrafx version a little bit. I still prefer the NES version because I like the music in it better, to be honest. I don't know why I did that. That was a very stupid move on my part. So the power-up we just picked up was an X that just causes an earthquake and kills everything on the ground immediately. As it spawns, anyways. And this isn't me trying to throw any kind of shade towards the TurboGrafx version. It's awesome. It's just this is my preferred version. I love the TurboGrafx. It has an amazing amount of good games and shmups on it. I didn't submit Gradius for the TurboGrafx to this, but maybe next year. That one's a little tougher than the old NES version that I'm going to be playing today. Or I could just play the TurboGrafx version, just you know. But no, I'm going to play the NES version. What's up, Leo? Welcome back. And that's the boss. Real simple boss fights in this game. The magical force of Galda made the people bad and turned them into beasts. Please slay Galda to change them back to their true forms. Now we're all the way at Area 7, even though we've only been to 4 stages so far. So we skipped 2, 4, and 5, I want to say. Or 2. Yeah, that's outside. Do the turbo. I'm not practicing it at all in that one. That's the one I actually failed last RGL marathon, so I'd have to really get practiced in it again to play it. Currently, yes. You only start as a one-headed dragon, though. See, that power-up I just got adds another head up to 3. And that one adds power-ups. We're fully powered for what we are. We just haven't had the green dragon drop yet. Which is what we're looking for. Not that this is much weaker, like as you see the bosses still, but I think it's more of just like a passive want to be the all-powerful dragon. Just destroying nature. Didn't you? Oh, frick. I ran into the spike thing. We might have ourselves a death around here at some point. Made a lot of stupid mistakes. Yeah, Galda changed all the people. That's why we're attacking this. Yeah, we're back at our current full power again. I've made a couple of bad mistakes taking damage. Hey, look at our score. It's 7079790. That's great. It was briefly anyway. Not quite palindrome, but you know. There we are! We finally got it! Alright, now we're gonna lose it. We get hit, we're gonna lose it. It'll lag a little bit, but I'm just gonna play a little safe by staying away from them. Those things can hit you pretty easily. There's the boss. Alright, last area. We skipped area 8, so now we're on area 9. That one there is a negative one. I don't want to pick that one up. Skull. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm already at full power. I don't really need to pick anything up at this point. Oh god. It's a boss fight. Not the last boss fight, though. You mean, is there no sound? Has the game not been playing? I think you just got, like, there's no music currently playing. Just Just a dull thud at the moment as we're working our way to the last boss. Welcome, BK. Hey, look at our 110100. That's great. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Final boss. GG. That is the easier path to Dragon Spirit on NES. Don't worry, the harder path doesn't have any harder bosses, as long as you have the power-ups. I don't think so, Itinerant. I just think the bosses were either not done health proportionate-wise in this game, or something. They just didn't mix it well. Thank you all for the GGs.